I was given the opportunity as a young man to come alongside of by someone older than I, someone that I looked up to. And he asked questions about my faith. He asked questions about where I was going after this world, and a lot of questions I didn't have good answers for.
Eli is my good friend. I've known him for a while now. Me and him are just always there. He's always there for me, I'm always there for him. We're just the best of friends.
So Waylon, he's been my close friend since I can't even remember, and we met in soccer and we connected like the fastest I've ever connected with one of my friends, and it was just crazy.
Eli's my brother's friend, and he's a close friend of ours. They go to the same school, and they hang out a lot.
Ultimately, what I wanted to do with Eli and even my boys is to provide opportunities for them to ask questions, whether it's about Jesus or just even what's going on in the world or what they heard at school. Is this true? So finding times like that, I was given that opportunity and wanted to do the same because it was very effective for me. Got me very curious.
I don't actually know how old I was when I accepted Jesus, but I remember that I was with my dad and my sister, Tessa, and, I grew up going to church, especially with my dad, and I knew I was a Christian, but my dad had us, say a prayer with him and sort of officially accept Jesus into our lives, and we just didn't get baptized.
I've just been going to school and thinking about God as I do school and as I go through hard times.
Well, my mom passed in 2020, January of 2020, and I think that she was a Christian for a long time, but I think that she struggled with her faith and wrestled with it and kind of distanced herself from it. And I saw, kind of as she was getting sick, her grappling with some of those questions that she had kind of pushed away, or as she was coming to terms with her illness, just kind of have to grapple with those questions. Especially when she was sick the second time and it was more serious to me and I was a little older and I kind of had more of a frame of reference of where I thought it was going to go. Is I definitely had this peace that was not mine, that was, even if she passed, I knew that it was beyond me.
Well, I've been looking to a couple of people, two people I've been looking to my youth pastors. I don't want to become a pastor one day as much as I want to be I do want to continue getting closer to God.
I sort of in recent years have kind of started to figure out my own faith kind of as I'm, just getting a little bit older and getting ready to go to college. Things like that, where it's more personal to me now and it's more something that I feel a sense of ownership and identity with rather than just my parents' faith and, something that's not really mine.
After every church service, at the end that we pray, I didn't really experience this last year, but this year I almost cry because it connects deep into me.
It was a regular day. We were out fishing, sun was shining, and the questions were flowing. And in the fishing is what created some space, some opportunity for more dialogue.
I just wanted to know who Jesus was, what he did for us, how he did it, and same with God. And Jeff taught me the meaning of Jesus and God.
And so the curiosity had kind of peaked, and now it felt like the time of, Eli, would you like to make a decision at this point? Would you like to make a decision to follow Jesus?
Jeff asked us if we wanted to let Jesus and God into our heart, and I immediately said, heck yeah, so we did. And he asked Ramsey and Waylon if they wanted to, and they said, yeah.
And my dad, he asked us the question if we would like to ask Jesus into our heart. And Eli said yes right away, so did I, and so did my brother.
I want him to be like as close as me, like, I don't know, like just as I can, and I want like him to love me, and yeah, just him to be in my heart like always, and me be a son of God.
As a parent, what's important for me that happened is they made a decision. It was something that they could have made at any time, but they didn't have the confidence, didn't have the context of who Jesus was or what committing your life to him meant, nor how to do it. So when they were given the opportunity and they understood exactly what it was, they made one of the most important decisions of their life. And all three said yes, and we immediately plopped down on the grass, all grabbed each other's hands, and I led each one of them through the salvation prayer, and then big hugs and ice cream afterwards. So I'll never forget that day.